Let's figure out the volume of a solid.
All right, hey everyone, let's get right into it. So how many cubes can we fit into the width? 3 of them, and the width is 3/4 of an inch. How do we know? We can just look right here. It's this many inches wide. How tall is it? 1/2 inch tall. So we simply input 1/2 inch for the height right there. So that's just taking information from the problem and putting it in over there. Least common multiple is 4, and that's going to determine how large each fraction cube will be. As you saw in the video, if we put in something that's 1 inch, that works for the length, but that doesn't work for the width or the height. 1 inch would be way too big because these dimensions are smaller than 1 inch. So that's why we need to come up with something that's universal, something that can fit in every part of the shape, every dimension of the shape, the length, the width, and the height. So 1/4 is what we want there, and we get that by getting the least common multiple. All right. So we can fit 3 cubes along the width right here, 1, 2, 3. We can fit 2 cubes along the height, 1, 2. But the question is, how many cubes can we fit along the length? So if we know that 4 of these cubes would make 1 inch or half of this length, then 8 would make the full length of this shape. So I'm going to put 8 in there. 8/4 is the same as 2 wholes, or if you want to think of it in terms of money, 8/4 is equal to $2, but in this case, 8 1/4 inch cubes is equal to 2 full inches. So our total number of cubes we're going to get through multiplication. Also, be sure you press enter to put your answers in, otherwise it won't let you proceed through the workspace. All right, so we're going to find the total number of cubes by multiplying how many we put along this side. Our width, that's 3. By our length is 8. By our height, that would be 2, which you can see right here. So 3 times 8 times 2, you can do it in steps, brings you to 48. All right. Our volume of each individual 1/4 inch cube. So each of these cubes is a 1/4 inch. Our volume of each one, we just get by multiplying its dimensions by each other. So 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 is 1 times 1 times 1. That's the numerator, over 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. You can use a calculator if you can't do that mentally. So our total volume we're going to get by thinking about it this way. Each cube has a volume of 1/64 cubic inch. How many cubes fit inside of this prism that we have over here? 48 of them. So 48 of these is 48 times 1/64, which is just 48 times 1 on the top and 1 times 64 on the bottom, which is simply 64. So that is the total volume of the rectangular prism. You don't have to reduce, you can leave it in this form and you're done. I hope that helps. Please reach out if you have questions. I'll be making some more of these videos of myself working through more of the workspaces. So keep working hard. You guys are doing a fantastic job.